Yo, 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 yo. Oh, where's my headphones? Put these on. What's good, peoples? What's good? What's good? Happy NFP day. Happy NFP day. Where are we at? Let me. Un momento. So typically when there's NFP, I don't trade in the morning because gold is always ranging. That's what I've found anyway. Gold always ranges before NFP for me personally. So we might get a little spike. We might get some yeehaw, hello. We might get a little bit of movement right before NFP. But we'll do a little obviously I'm starting later today, so I'll continue, do about 2 hours, see if we can catch something after NFP. Yeah, I'll do a quick poll. We'll go over last month's NFP, we'll go over a bit of fundamentals quickly, and yeah, see if we can plan some moves. Anyone take any trades yesterday? Anyone catch anything yesterday? I got some buys, but quite late. I couldn't yeah, I didn't have time to put it in the Discord, sort of by the time I saw it. But it was right off here. It's about 35.42 I got in. About 35.42. I took an entry. It was based off a retest of this level below and the 4 hour candle coming down to retest. So the bottom wick, it's another thing I made a note of. 4 hour bottom wicks, tap in previous key levels or minor key levels and respecting. So that was quite a decent trade, but very rangy. Not the best price action, but let's do a quick. Ooh, okay, GJ. I'm gonna start with pound yen because pound yen is pound yen. Alright, so pound yen on the daily, bullish, hasn't broken yesterday's high. Still trading within this lovely GJ range that it's been in for weeks. If it continues bullish, hopefully it breaks yesterday's highs and reaches 200s. NFP could push GJ really high today. It's definitely a possibility. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I'll break down both gold and GJ and see. We'll see how both pairs move during the last NFP. So 4 hour. So 4 hour is kind of tapped into this. I wouldn't be specific on this 4 hour resistance. I usually have zones, so it's not like exact to the point, but to me this is a 4 hour zone up here that we're tapping into. If I was going to make it a really big zone, like anywhere GJ could retest, it would be something like that. It would be something like this. This will be the 4 hour zone where the 4 hour candle can retest and then reject, because we've got a high point here, a high point here. So anywhere in this area we could retest, but if the 4 hour candle closes below, then we're going to have a lower high. And 4 hours now flipping bearish, so we'll see how GJ closes. But again, I'm not really looking to take anything on GJ, to be honest. That's not where the money's at this month recently. So 30-minute time frame, slow trickle up. We've created a 30-minute double top, actually respecting this previous 30-minute level too. And pushing down. So I don't have any clean ranges on GJ to even think about taking buys or sells. There's just nothing here for me. All right, so let's go to Goldie. Let's go to Goldie. All right, so gold is, let's go to the daily. Gold is bullish. One sec. I'm going for USD JPY NFP advise. All right, let me do my breakdown. USD JPY. Yeah, I'll do my breakdown first and then we can look at that. But gold, like I said, we're bullish on gold right now. Didn't break yesterday's high. We do have a continuation pattern going on. So if we do break 35.64, 35.65, I think we continue pushing up and we get some new highs today. Still aiming for 3600. Still aiming for 3600. And yeah. But if NFP has bad numbers, then we could see a bit more of a spike down on gold. But overall, gold is still going to be bullish because either way, even no matter what the NFP numbers are going to be like, interest rates are still going to get cut. That's happening. Depending on the jobs data, though, will determine how big the cut could potentially be. So we've got the jobs and inflation to be looking out for. ADP wasn't great, and then we'll see if today is not great too. Then the jobs market, that's one part of it. If inflation is really low when it comes out in next week, I believe we have CPI, then we're going to get a bigger rate cut. 100% believe that. So gold on the 4 hour just ranging, still ranging, so not taking. That's why no London session trades. Did get a nice push down from this resistance formed here. We're playing the range, but yeah, NFP is going to be the big move. So I'm going to wait for that. Right, so let's go and see what happened during the last NFP. So let me go to Forex Factory. NFP. Cheddar flow. What's this? All right. So last NFP was August the 1st. Let's check it out. August the 1st. We had a big move last month. We had a very good move. Let's go to 1 o'clock. Alright, so this was NFP last month. The forecast was 106k. It came out 73, so very bad numbers. Hey guys in the chat, Rosie, Echo, hello. Right, yeah, so bad numbers, gold buys. Why? Because higher probability of the rate cut and bigger rate cuts if unemployment is low. Or the number of people getting into work is low. It's good because they don't want this. Too many people getting new jobs, too much people working stimulates the economy and therefore increases inflation. So low job numbers is exactly what the Fed want, a cooling labor market right now. So the lower the numbers, the bigger the gold push. And I am here for it. So we've got a 70, the thing is, the forecast this month is 75k, which is still pretty low anyway. It's good, but if we still miss this number, we're going to see a massive gold move. All right, let's look at, see what happened with pound yen. Right, does that make sense, guys? How that works fundamentally? Does that make sense? Pound yen spiked up and also had a big drop for NFP. I mean, it was already bearish and then it just continued to push down. So, you know, the inverse happens. If the numbers are good, we're going to get gold sells, GJ buys. If the numbers are bad, we're going to get gold buys, GJ sells. Does that make sense? Boom. Should I put it on the chart just so you guys remember? Should I put it up? Should I put a little thing up here, some text? All right, so what do you say, UJ? Let's take a quick look at UJ. Well, it all depends on what's going to happen. It depends on how the numbers come out. Like, it depends if the news is going to be good for USD or not. That will determine how UJ is going to move. So if the numbers come out good, if it's good numbers, it's bullish for USD. Therefore, UJ should buy. If it's bad numbers, then UJ should sell. That's literally it. I don't trade this. Look at this. I am so glad I don't trade this. Look at this range. I thought pound yen was bad, but damn. This is a lot of sideways movement. And not big movement either. It's pretty much similar to GJ. Let's look at the DXY. So dollar index. Now, dollar index is bearish. Has been bearish for a while. We did pull up from the lows in July, which is probably the lowest point it's been in quite a while. We had a retracement, but now we're coming back down. Like I said, if we get some bullish news if we get some good news for gold, I mean for USD, we're gonna push back up, but I don't know, man. It doesn't look like it's gonna be good. I'm leaning more towards gold buys with this news. Only thing about the gold buys is the fact that the forecast is already pretty low. So I don't know if they're anticipating it's low already. But for the number to come out, the actual to come out lower than that, that's what I'm unsure of. But right, where would the levels be? I'm looking for, as per usual. Alright, so I'm looking for either a retest of 33.55. Sorry, 35.58. Sorry, not 33.55. 35.58, or this higher time frame resistance, 35.72. Push up, retest, and then pull back. Or if we get an initial spike down, maybe a retest into this 4-hour level, because it's quite a strong support right here, 35.45. If we can get a retest, like a little drop down and then a bounce, that would be good. But I kind of like, I like the buys. Let's do a poll. Good old NFP poll. All right, let me, Rose, you said yes. I'll put the graphic up. I'll put it up. Let's do. Gold sells, DJ buys. There we go, Polski. Let's see. All right, get to voting. What do you guys think NFP is going to do today? Get your votes in, get your votes in. Scarface, hello, hello, hello. How you doing, guy? How you doing, man? How you doing? So last month, oh yeah, that's it. Let me put the graphic up. So last month we had some GJ sells and gold buys. So NFP, oh, caps lock's already on. Let's do NFP. Plus 73k equals gold. If it's higher, one sec. Let me move this one. Got the mic in the way, trying to type around it. Silly. We're gonna go gold sells, DJ buys. So 73k is the forecast. So let me just, in fact, let me go higher. Go lower. I actually think if the same, it's still going to be a gold buy situation, because either way the interest rates are going down and this number is lower. So I'm kind of thinking, yeah, only lower is going to be, nah, let's see, maybe a whipsaw. Let's see, I'm going to put whipsaw anyway, but I am kind of bullish on this move. Oh no, there we go. Shit. Whipsaw. 73k forecast. Oh, it looks crazy over here. I'm gonna leave it there. This is kind of this is what I'm anticipating happens. I think the number maybe misses and comes out lower and we get some strong gold buys, because ADP was quite low, and ADP shows the number of, you know, the payroll number. So I'm kind of, yeah. But we need to put ADP and NFP together to get an actual result. Oh, Roger's trading ADP. I mean, NFP. Oh, and Don. Oh, Roger Casino. I have to put this up. I love a little bit of Roger Casino, I ain't gonna lie. do this. But yeah, man, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? What's the vote saying? Okay, majority think gold buys, GJ sells. So you're trading pound yen, Scarface. What do you think is gonna happen with pound yen? You know, it's always the inverse. So whatever gold does, GJ does the opposite. So we just looked at pound yen, and last month pound yen sold while gold bought. Gold was a buy last month. There we go. Look, so we pushed up, tapped into this resistance area again. This was quite a decent push up actually. This is quite a big move. Pushed 14 pips above the resistance and then came back down. How big is this candle? 74 pips. How big was this overall move to the end of the day? Ooh, 260 pips on GJ last month. What? That's some big news for GJ, you know. 200 and nearly 300 pips. It moved probably 300 pips on the day, because look at that. This was a big day. Here we go. Look at the candle. Let's see how big this candle was on the day. Nearly 400 pips. 400 pips. GJ candle last month on the day of NFP. Big day. Big day for NFP. Did we have any other news on that day? Now I've got to look, because wow. Services PMI, manufacturing PMI, but I mean it was already moving before then, so wow. We're still respecting this uptrend structure on GJ. But gold is what we're here for, right? Alright, let me see if I can check out that site. I haven't subscribed yet, but I need to, because they normally recommend what they think NFP is going to be like. What's it called again? Market. Let's see if they've dropped something. Bloody fly in here. Alright, biggest get ready with market. Okay, so if it comes out as forecast, we're not going to see a crazy reaction. We're not going to see much movement. And still a bullish gold. Yo. Good morning. Even though last month's NFP was low, I'll be surprised if this month was low again. Well, the only reason I think it's gonna be low is because ADP was quite low. ADP was very low this week. It missed by like 20k. So, I mean, if you look at the forecast last month, the forecast was 100 and something k last month. And now they forecast it to be 75k, which is kind of similar to what it actually came out as. So I can imagine it still comes out the same. Like, I'm anticipating the numbers to come out as forecast, basically around the 70,000s. I don't know. It's just because of ADP. I think we continue on that trend. That's kind of where I'm at. But if it does come out, so if it comes out as forecast or lower, I'm expecting gold buys. If it comes out higher, I'm looking at gold sells, but I'm looking at quick gold sells to either 35.45, the lowest down to 35.33. No, lowest 35.27, and then a bounce back up. I still think we continue bullish. If we clear this support down here, if it clears this level, then I think we get a bigger pullback. So market edge is predicting that the forecast is going to be 75k, which is pretty much in line with the forecast, with the pretty much in line with the forecast. Ash, where are you? I'm gonna send this to you so you can see it. Copy the link. Yeah, it's gonna be a big move. It's gonna be a quick move. It's always a very quick move with NFP, isn't it? It's always sharp movement. I mean, we saw what it looked like last month. Massive push up. But yeah, like Gbpjpy said, I don't think the numbers miss by a crazy amount, because it's similar to how it actually came out last month. So I don't think they get it that wrong again, you know. It was like 20k miss, but then so was ADP. ADP was also a 20k miss. Looking forward to it. All right, let's have some fun with it. Couple minutes to go. You trade before news or after news? After news. After news. Definitely don't take a trade before news. That's you gotta go to Raja Casino for that. I don't do the buy stops and sell stops. I try to get in, jump on the volume after the news. But we plan. We have an idea what could happen depending on how the numbers come out. So yeah, should I sell? It depends. If USD is gonna be bullish, that's what you need to look for. If USD is gonna be bullish after the news, then you buy USD JPY. If it's gonna be bearish, then you sell. So you've got to see what happens with, yeah, once the numbers come out. You don't really know beforehand. It's supposed to come out as expected, like pretty close. That's what most people are forecasting. So if it comes out as forecast, because the numbers are lower, I think USD JPY will sell. Let's see what happened for USD JPY for the last news actually. How long do we have? 2 minutes. Alright, I'm gonna check it out quickly for you. Well, this is something you should be doing anyway. This is exactly what you should be doing for news. Go to your pair. Why is it not going to the pair? Oh, it's already dropping. You see what the last time the news came out? So look, we had gold buys, we had USD, the DXY sold, therefore USD sold as well. So if you get good numbers, USD JPY will push up. If you get bad numbers, USD JPY UJ will drop. That's it. So this is the last NFP candle where we had what was the results? Yeah, the numbers came out low, but you want low numbers. It's a bit backwards, but yeah. Let's go back to gold. But I mean, you don't want to get in before. You want to plan your levels. You know, if something does happen, where you're gonna get in. Alright, less than a minute to go. And we're pushing up. We're holding at this 4-hour support. Like I said, I think gold is a buy today. Ooh. Let's go to investing.com because that's where we get the quickest reading. Refresh. How long we got? 10 seconds. ADP. Oh, bad numbers. Oh, 3,600 today. Bad numbers. Oh my goodness. 38k. Definitely off that ADP reading as well. Alright, so we've tapped into that first level, that first 4-hour resistance. If we can clear this level, if we can clear this 4-hour resistance, gold is going up. All right, yeah, gold is gone. All right, for me now, how I'm gonna play it, I need a push above this 4-hour resistance, and then I need a retest of this 4-hour resistance, just a wick down tap, and then I'm in. I'm in. Oh yes, numbers came out super low accordingly. So next move, we break above this resistance, we get a wick down, tap, and then we get into some buyers. Oh, did we get some delay there for a second? Are we good? Are we good? Alright, I think we're good. I think we're good. I did already. I just did an analysis for USD/JPY. Like, I already did that. Gold about to rock it all day. Oh yeah. I need this pullback. I just need a little pullback and a retest, and then boom. USD/JPY should be selling. Like, come on. I already said this. I don't know where the levels. It's not my pair to trade, but I know how it's gonna react. So you just gotta just got a random line. Yeah, it looks like UJ is just gonna drop. Oh man, 3600 today gold. Let's go. That's the old me. Old me would have taken the buys. The old me would have taken buys before this move. But look what happened. Continuation pattern played out as well, guys. Like mentioned at the beginning of the stream, you know, respecting that previous low, I said once we break 35.65, you know, we'll get a strong push up. Yeah, this is nice. This is nice. This is real nice. Look at that candle. Ooh, beautiful, beautiful candle. 270 pips. All right, so now I'm waiting. I'm waiting for the pullback. I'm waiting for the pullback. So with USD/JPY, whatever the US dollar does is the same thing. It's correlated, right? USD, UJ, and the DXY. So if news is going to be bad for DXY, the USD, then UJ is going to sell. And vice versa. If the dollar's going to push, then UJ goes up. I want a retest now. I just want a retest of 35.72. I need a wick down, tap, and I'm getting in. You sold, you made a quick 1,000. Nice, nice, nice. Very nice. All right, I'm trying to catch my bag now too. Alright, gold is... Where's this gone? Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I'll forget it. Quick wrap. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh man, this should be a good strong hold today. Should be a good strong hold today. Look at pound yen right off this 4-hour support. Yes, that's the plan. That's the plan. That's the plan. If gold can, I need this candle now. I don't want to wait for the 30-minute, but I might have to wait for the 30-minute candle to close, or the 15. If it can close, I'll get a wick down, tap into this resistance, and then flip and push back up. Then I'll be looking at buyers to continue pushing. Look at DXY. What's going on? DXY is falling out the sky. Yeah, man. DXY is so bearish. This was a big miss. And why it's moving so much is because I think you guys missed all of this when I was talking about it. Sorry if you heard it already. I'm saying it again. All right. There's two things that the feds are focusing on. They focus on jobs and keeping inflation low. So having a strong labor market and keeping, that's how you stimulate, that's how you run the economy, right? So we had bad ADP. ADP was very cool. So weak, cool labor market, they call it. And now with NFP confirming those numbers too, with very low change in employment, the jobs market is at the level where they can focus on reducing the interest rates alone. But that's not going to be enough. We need CPI now to also be low, and then we might get a 50 basis point cut. We might get a higher cut. So that's why we're getting such strong moves. So yeah, man, damn, this oh man, it's like 130 pips away now. I don't think this retest is coming. I didn't anticipate we get such a strong, well, yeah, gold is gone, man. 3600. I didn't think we was gonna clear the 3500s in a matter of days, because look, within a week we didn't even stay in for that long. We literally passed through. We're passing through 3500s. Crazy. So when's the first time we closed up here? On Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday we'll probably be out of the 3500s. Crazy work. Crazy work. I still think pound yen continues down as well. I might have reacted to this 4-hour support. Oh, we're lagging. This is no good. And gold is still running. I just hope gold lets us in before 3600. Me too. I really want this retest. I really want this retest. I think it's coming. Oh, this is good. This is good. This is good. I'm enjoying this pullback. Even if the 15-minute candle can create a nice bottom wick and tap into this level, That would be great. Gold went, listen, gold is gone. What's happening, Haroon? How you doing, man? It's got to give us that pullback. If it doesn't come now, I think it will come like with the new, yeah, I think it comes now. I think we get that pullback because we got the new 4-hour candle creating the bottom wick, and I think that bottom wick will give us the retest to continue up. I'm good. I just watched the candle go crazy. Not traded yet, man. So I had a whole, yeah, I had a whole prediction. You know, what's gold gonna do if the numbers come out XYZ. So we definitely called the buys, just didn't get the entry. But I mean, it was, once we respected, we've got quite a strong 4-hour support here, and I had a very strong buyer's bias, because I think either way, even if the numbers didn't come out, if the numbers came out better than expected, I was still looking for buys afterwards. I was anticipating just a retest, a little pullback, a retest of any of these levels, and then we continue up. All right, so 15-minute candle. Let's see if the 15-minute can give us that pullback. If the 15 doesn't, then I think the new 4-hour will. Vote buy. Nice. Nice. It was definitely looking like a buy. Alright, let's see if the 15 gives us this pullback. That would be wonderful. Alright, this is good. I'll give that retest. We can retest. Coming close enough. This is 100 and damn, 99 pips already. Alright, once it starts pulling back up, I'm looking to get in. So maybe like 76. See if we can get a wick fill. Sorry guys, I know it's lagging, man. I know it's lagging. I know it's lagging. But I put a buy stop about 76 because bam, bastard. Because I wanted to get a decent stop loss, so I've got about 50 pip stop loss, just about 60 pip stop loss. I wanted the candle to retest this level and then start pulling up. I still want 3600, so I'm up about 30-40 pips now. I need this 15-minute candle to flip bullish. Let's go, Goldie, let's go. Only thing is now, I need to survive the new 4-hour top wick. That's the only thing. The new 4-hour bottom wick. Just need to survive that. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, so it got to about 40 pips, 50 pips. It got to what, 35.81. I think was the highest I saw it go just now. But I think this 15 pulls up and creates a top wick, 'cause it barely has a top wick on this 15. It has a very small one. Ouch. Come on, gold. Alright, back at 40 pips. So I might close at 50 pips and then take a re-entry, because it's this 4-hour candle that I still think is going to make a bottom wick, and I think that bottom wick, I'm like pointing at the screen like you can see, I think the I think the bottom wick does this. I think the bottom wick goes like that. That's with the 4-hour candle. So I might close. If it gets back to 50 pips, I'm going to lock that 50 pips in. And like I said, the next 7 minutes, see if I can get in again. I think the 4-hour has to make a decent bottom wick, right? Alright, so at 35.81, I'm looking to jump out. Alright, nearly there, nearly there. Go on, go. Just spike up just a little bit. Just un poquito. Just a little. Just a little. Did anyone catch this move? I'm sorry if you didn't, but I feel like I was talking about this retest. I hope you did. I hope you did. I mean, even if you took it a little bit lower, you'd be up you'd be up what, 60 pips right now. But the retest of 4-hour levels, it just works so well. It works so well. I'm definitely looking to be out of this trade by before the new 4-hour candle opens. Even if it's break even, because it's that bottom wick that I'm looking for, you know. There we go. Go on. Just 81. Let me collect 50 pips, and I'm not good for the day because I'm gonna keep trading. But I'll look for another entry. Alternatively, if I don't get that bottom wick and gold decides to form this continuation pattern and push up, then yeah, I'll be all over that. Oh, it got to 81. I missed it. I should have moved my thing. Alright, I'm closing. I'm locking it in. Locked it in at 40 pips. Locked it in at 40 pips. All right, guys, that's trade one. Let's see if we can catch another one. So I closed at about 80. It's around 80. Very quick trades. Ideally, I would have liked to get in a bit lower, but you know, it tapped the 4 hour level and then really pushed up quite a bit. Yeah, I just wanted to get in just a little bit higher as price was pulling up, you know, jumping on the volume, going back up, rather than, I don't like to take trades in general. I don't like to take trades in the opposite direction of the candle. So that's why I prefer to take it, rather than take an entry right on the retest. I wanted it to be pulling up first, you know, as it's moving bullish, then jumping on that volume. But I mean, that trade went into about maximum like 10 pips drawdown. I don't even think it got down to 75 flat once I got into this trade. Look, back to 81. That would have been the 50 pips. I mean, it got there again, but it dropped very quick. That's why I exited the trade. It dropped very, very, very quick. It looks like we're getting a 15-minute continuation pattern. So if this 4 hour candle, if the 4 hour candle comes down, which I anticipate it's gonna make a bottom wick. If it comes down, respects this previous 15-minute low, and then pulls back up, then I'm gonna literally do the same thing again. Does this 4 hour candle have a bottom wick? Barely, man. But I want to get in. Ash, gold pippin. Where you looking to get in? Where you looking to get in, girl? Back now for some trades. Oh, you missed it, Scarface. You just missed the 40 pip, 50 pip move. You just got into some gold buys. Where was you at? There we go. That was the first trade of the day. 40 pips. Let's just trade one. Alright, we're looking to go in again, but I mean, look at this candle. Didn't it retest in the most perfect place? I can't believe I'm saying this about the 15. I told yesterday I'll only trade past post news. This is a post news trade. What do you mean? It's like 15 minutes after news. This is perfect time to get in. Perfect. Alright, so guys, waiting for another retest or another, just a push down. And if the next candle doesn't really reach this low, if it respects this previous low, especially on the 15, I need it to pull down, come back up. Yeah, I'm in there like swimwear. That was a nice trade. That was a real nice trade. Just need a bottom wick for this 4 hour. That was too quick for me. Sorry, Rosie. Sorry. It was a quick move. It's you know, post news. It's post news. You gotta expect that volume. That's what we're trying to jump in on. We're trying to jump in on the volume, of course. You know. Lovely, lovely. All right, let's see if we break this previous low, or if we get another retest and then a pull back up. That would be wonderful. Lining up another entry. I had to type something out. Have you checked on GJ? Yes, pound yen. For me, it's untradeable in this range. It's untradeable. Is it bullish? Is it bearish? Like, if I don't even have a trend, I can't trade it. What am I trading? Do you know what I mean? We pulled down, we tapped into this 4-hour support. We've got a new 4-hour candle. It's pushing up. Like, the thing is, look at the 4-hour time frame. Lower highs, higher lows. We've tapped into this 4-hour support, so it's pushed down. Is it going to respect this 4-hour level and then push back up? Who knows? Because is it bullish or is it bearish? If you can tell me what the trend on GJ is, I have an idea of what to trade. But the trend is ranging, and we've just tapped a higher time frame. We've just tapped a 4-hour support. So here now, if it's just going to continue to play the range, I'd anticipate that it's going to push back up, because now we're pushing up from a support, and we've respected this previous resistance. Like, it's just so all over the place. It's just so all over the place. GJ is not for me. Not for me right now. Not for me. All right, I like this. All right, gold. I'm thinking about taking the same entry I took before, like 35.76. Look, we're coming down. Didn't quite retest, but we're also respecting that previous 15-minute low. What are your thoughts on GJ, Scarface? What's your thoughts on it? Because, oh man, GJ, it's not great, not great. It's just ranging too much, and the range isn't even big enough for me to trade through at the moment. I mean, look what happened to Rosie. Rosie managed to squeeze 30 pips out of it, and then it created a lower high on the 4-hour and it came back down. 1 second, I need to kill. Benny, I'm definitely taking a retest again. Yeah, I want to as well. I want to see it. I need it to tap in again and then bounce, and then that's my 4-hour bottom wick. To be fair, I could get in anywhere along here. I could get in now and then just have a 50 pip stop. Because how big is this now? It's 100 pip. 100 pip stop loss if I wait for the break of the high, which I don't want to. I did want to retest. Oh shit, I think it might have left me now. Come on, just drop down a little bit. Too slow, you know. Too slow. I think this thing flips and drives. If it comes back down to 76, I'm gonna get in again. I'm gonna get in. Or if it drives down, yeah, I'm gonna get in. If it pushes down again. How do you guys feel about having 100 pip stop loss? Because if you don't manage to get in this area here for gold to push up, I'm looking to take a break of this high and then just have a stop below this structure point here. That would be my next entry. Yeah, I'm gonna get in here. I'm gonna get in at the flip of this candle. Boom. Candle flip. 3600. 3600 stop loss. I mean TP. Got the 4-hour candle flipping. Should fill this wick. Got 4-hour candle. Bottom wick has pretty much retested this level. Doesn't have to be exact, like I said earlier. It's pretty much a zone. So we should re-break this previous 50-minute high, and we've got the continuation pattern. And then just keep pushing up. We've got New York Open in 15 minutes. And I think once New York Open gets to react to the news fully, where gold is gonna fly. But I'm literally gonna have 3600 as a TP, and that's it, because potentially it's a psychological level, and that could be where we get. That could be where. Sorry, it's fucking flying here, it's driving me nuts. I think we might get some sells at 3600, like a little sell off, because it's psychological level. You know, people, you know, cashing in. So my exact entry is 80.41 actually. Alright, we've got the new 15-minute candle about to open. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, Goldie. Yo. NFP. Come on, Goldie. Be nice to us. Give me some more pips today. So this trade is obviously based on the 4 hour creating a bottom wick, respecting its previous 15-minute low. We're still holding above this 4 hour resistance. And then we literally took an entry based on this 4 hour candle flipping bullish. Did want to get in a little bit lower, but what can you do? What can you do? I don't know if it's coming down that far again, but I think we are going to the moon, hopefully a little bit higher. My only concern though, you have to look at both sides when you're in a trade. What could make the trade continue? What might be going against you? What I'm not really feeling is that the 15-minute candles aren't breaking the previous highs. If you have a look, we've made this high, and look, we didn't break the previous high. The last candle didn't break the previous high, and this candle now is not really pushing up just yet. But I think we do go up. I do think we continue up. It's just you know, gotta be patient now. But we're up, what, 10 pips? We got to, I think, 15. Are you already in? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Took the flip of this 4 hour candle. Where did the candle open? It opened at 81 point. I'm looking at the wrong thing. 80.5. I got in at 80.4. You know, obviously prices up and down, up and down. So yeah, just took an entry based on 4 hour bottom wick, flipping bullish, and anticipating we get a wick fill, which would be 70 pips, 60, 70 pips, and then we continue up. So let's go. Come on, man. 3600. 3600. Perfect, perfect. We're up 30 pips now. Can we get to 40? Hello. Come on, this 15 just needs to break this high and keep pushing. That's it. Echo, another banger. Damn right, let's go. What, we up 40 pips? Did anyone catch this with me? Was I moving too quick? Sorry. Like I feel like when I'm taking trades on stream, sometimes it's not exactly mechanical, but I'm trying to put the idea and my thought process beforehand out there. So I'll try to explain that. Obviously I wanted a lower entry. I didn't believe price was coming back down, so I waited for a specific point, which was the 4 hour candle flipping bullish. So I hope that made sense. I hope that made sense. I know there's a bit of a delay, but you got to, you know, you got to follow my thoughts. Follow my thoughts. And my entries are pretty much always the same, apart from that retest entry. But I explained that I like to get into trades when the candle is moving in my direction. So even though I took a trade on a bearish candle, it was moving bullish at the time. Yeah, I know, man. There's nothing I can do about that as well. There's always like a 20-second delay with... There's always a 20-second delay with bloody trading, with the streaming app. It's quite annoying. Come on, give us a wick fill. Oh, you're going the wrong way. Ooh, this ain't good. What's going on here? That's not a nice drop. Surviving, just about. I don't like that volume that's come in though for the sells, I'm not gonna lie. So we broke the high and then decided to come back down. That doesn't even make sense, gold. That doesn't even make sense. That's crazy. So I've gained 40 pips to lose 40 pips. Just about in still. If we could respect the previous 15-minute low, the trade, we're still good. We're still good. To be fair, this is a long, I don't say it's a long-term play, but it's not an in and out. When I'm taking trades off the 4-hour levels, I'm usually in for about an hour and a half. Like minimum, it's a couple candles worth of a trade, you know. And I don't expect gold to get to 3,600 off this candle or the next one. It is literally 200 pips away from entry. Benny's in. Good. That's what's up. That's what's up. One second, it's my door. Beautiful. Go on. Up you go. So we're still respecting that previous 15-minute. Love it. I love it. 15-minute candles. Still trending up. This is good. Come on, golds. Surprised it hasn't filled this 4-hour top wick yet. I don't want gold to respect this previous 4-hour top wick and then come back down. Come on, gold. So slow moving. Now I think New York Open coming up in 4 minutes, 5 minutes, just under 5. We're definitely going to see some volume. I just need it to be in our direction. Just push. Pushing in the wrong direction, gold. Oof. Where's that cream? So what's this trade given? This trade has given 46 pips. 46 pips. Now my stop loss is 80. I like at least a 1-to-1. Unless I plan to reduce the stop loss, then I like to take at least a 1-to-1. Now if I reduce the stop loss to 20 pips, do you know what I mean? And I risk 20 pips on the trade, then I don't mind closing 20 pips. But right now there's nowhere for me to reduce this stop, especially when I'm anticipating this next 30-minute candle needs to make a bottom wick, because it does. I don't like that we haven't filled this wick yet. We should have pushed up, you know. We should be pushing up. This 30-minute candle still respecting the previous 30-minute high. Not liking that. Like, where's the volume? We just had a very strong NFP. Was it greedy not to take that 46 pips? Was it greedy, guys? Was it greedy? Should we have closed that? I mean, I closed 40 before. Don't mind closing 80 on the day. Definitely not. Would you say echo, maybe partials? You know what, partials were very early 2025 for me, closing partials. Since then I've been trying to close full positions, just because closing partials I wasn't getting the most out of the trades closing partials. I don't think. A lot of the times I'll close partials and then price would come back, close partials, stop loss to break even, and then price would come back to my entry and then continue in the direction of my trade. So I felt like I was closing too soon. Like I was locking it in and then I would get stopped out and then I would miss more, and I wasn't taking re-entries. So I wasn't getting the most out of it. It's not like I was losing money. I was just missing opportunities, I would call it. And so yeah, I decided, I can't remember what month it was, I just said, you know what, this month I'm just going to close full positions, and it just seemed to work a bit better for me. What's GJ doing? GJ still not really, it's not really doing anything. It's not really doing anything. I mean, it's a break, retest maybe. If it flips bearish and then continues back down, that'd be grand. All right, New York Open. Got a 30-minute continuation pattern here. No bottom wick. Oh shit. No bottom wick. Come on, make a bottom wick. Respect this. Hopefully it doesn't come all the way down and fill the majority of this wick. Go on, make your bottom wick. Do what you gotta do. Where's the stop loss? 35.72. So right below this 4-hour resistance again. Just need that 4-hour wick fill, and that's a good 70 pips. Once it fills that wick, if it breaks the high, we're going up. Come on, golds. I'm trying to be done with this trade, I ain't gonna lie, but you know, like I said, hour and a half usually. It's never super quick. I mean, how quick do I want to make 200 pips? If I'm trying to get the whole 200 pips, it's gonna be, you know, I'm gonna have to be patient for it, right? But if you didn't get in before, I mean, there's been opportunities to get in again and again and again. I still believe in this trade. Even get a better entry a bit lower. Put that on charge. It doesn't really want to stay above 35.80 though, does it? It really doesn't want to stay above 35.80. There we go, push. I'm not feeling the fact that these candles, these 30-minute candles, aren't breaking a previous high, you know. I don't like that. Definitely reading these candles and I'm not liking that. Maybe we're just gonna wait. Maybe gold is gonna form some structure before it continues up, as in we've got a little resistance here. Maybe we're gonna create a support. If not on this candle, then the next one. But I'm not feeling it. I was anticipating the volume continue up, you know, the gold buys continue up. I don't see why it doesn't. I mean, it's made a new high. Very crazy price action right now. Very crazy. Go on, let's see it. Gold, let's pop. Go on, gold. Just pop out of nowhere. So when I journal, when I go through like my emotions, right now I'm thinking, let me just close it at 10 pips. I'm up 50 pips for the day. And then when I journal my emotions after a trade, it normally says something like impatient. Just impatient. It's a very common reason for me closing my trades. They're just taking way too long. And then I put the cost of me being impatient. So how many pips did I lose out on because I just closed early because I didn't want to wait. So it's becoming less and less, but right now I feel like it might be a good move, you know, because these candles are not breaking the previous highs. Come on, get out of the 3580s. There we go, go on. It's not getting past 3581, is it? It's really not. But we're just hovering above this resistance. There we go, back in the 80s. Back to 81 again. Alright, come on now, let's get out of here. Ooh. I might literally end up closing 10 pips, you know, just to be out of this shit, honestly. Go on, get to 82. There we go. Alright, 83 now. 83, go on. $83, please. Thank you. 84. Oh, you have to ask nicely. 84, please. Come on. Then 85. But don't go to 82 again. Come on. From 83 to 84. 84, lovely. Sound like an auction house. Come on, 85. Boom. Lovely, lovely, lovely. What's that? 50 pips again? Did we break that previous high? That's a good sign though. That's a good sign. We broke that previous high. I'm loving that, loving that, loving that. Loving that. Come on now. Come on, Goldie. No stop loss to break even. We're just gonna ride this thing. Come on. I think I might take 50 pips, you know. I'll be happy with 50 pips. Alright, if gold gets back to 50 pips, let me move my TP. Alright, if I get to 50 pips, 85, 40, I moved it to about 85, 40. So close 50 pips and I'll be up 90 pips for the day. Go on, go. Get me there, get me there. Light work, 10 pips, 10 pips. 10 pips is nothing. Get your ass out of here. There we go, there we go, here we go. 5 pips. Boom! Alright, I'm out. Jeez. I feel like that trade took a lot out of me. That trade took a lot out of me, I'm not gonna lie. But still heading for that 3600s. Would I take a re-entry? Probably not. Maybe. I don't know if it comes back down now though, that's the thing. I don't know if gold comes back down, so I'm not really banking on it. But guys, I am done for the day. W in the chat if you caught this trade or if you took anything today based on anything on the stream. Even if you didn't, W's in the chat for that trade, because that was a tough trade. That was a tough trade. Lovely. All right, Benny took some. Beautiful. All right, guys, lovely, man. I mean, if you have more patience than I do, and this is the only session that you trade, because remember I trade London as well, I didn't trade this London, but it can be very exhausting looking at the charts all day. But I still think 3600 is the area that gold is aiming for today, you know. So if you can hold, I hope you get that in now. Is where gold gets to today. Ooh, look, see what I mean? So now I'm gonna have to put in my journal, I was impatient when I closed because I couldn't wait, and now I've lost 40 pips because gold is at 35.89. Ain't that bitch? Sorry to swear, but you know what I mean? It's terrible, isn't it? It's terrible, it's terrible. And I don't learn. This is like my only thing. I'm impatient by nature. So it works and it doesn't work for trading. It works and it doesn't work. But you know, I'm happy. I'm not greedy. I'm not a greedy person. So I'm grateful for that 90 pips that I've taken today with you guys. But yes, you got 20 pips. Nice, you heard. Nice. All right, guys. Look at this. Yeah, once it broke this 4-hour high, gold is, I mean, we could even get past 3600 today, to be honest. Gold is going to be on one today. But guys, it's been fun. It's been real. It's been great. It's been great. And yeah, back again on Monday. Let's get some pips. Peace out, guys. Deuces. Jeez. I forgot. This is so sad. This is so sad.